Crypto scams. Don't let the crypto get you. It's getting people. People are getting scammed. Like any new thing out there, new technology or new opportunity, comes scam artists. Because those are new opportunities for them too, for them to make money. And there's some good scam artists out there. I mean, these guys are relentless. Get emails every day, and the stuff that they come up with, I mean, it's creative. I gotta hand it to them. And I'm quite advanced with technology and the interweb and all of this stuff. And some stuff I even have to question. I gotta dig into it a little bit to see if it's really a scam or spam or not. So I can't imagine how many people are actually getting taken out there that don't know what to look for or what it is. So we're going to talk about crypto scams and basically what to watch out for and what the big scam is right now. What's happening is, if you're looking to get into Bitcoin, you want to invest in Bitcoin or any other crypto, you'll see a banner or a pop-up or so. You'll somehow get to a legitimate looking website. I mean, legitimate websites, they're now using AdWords. So if you're searching through something in Google, you may see an ad, or you may be retargeted somehow because you were looking up a news article of Bitcoin or something. So you'll end up at a legitimate looking website. It'll have a secure SSL certificate. I mean, it's legit. There's no reason not to think otherwise. And you decide, all right, I'm ready to throw some money into this crypto game. I'm going to let the crypto get me. Well, what happens? Right now, it's all about mining. People are advertising that you can mine your own Bitcoin. All you got to do is buy in, and you'll get a free Bitcoin. You'll generate your buy-in is either going towards hardware for them to build computers to mine, or it's going towards whatever they say. Your buy-in is going to get you a free coin. Unlike U.S. or any government currency, which is backed by a government, Bitcoin's not regulated. So if you're putting money into something for this crypto, you have no protection. You have no recourse. So remember that. Whether you're dealing with a legitimate company or a scam company, you need to always keep that in mind. Websites will ask you to pay up front. They'll tell you Bitcoins will be transferred. They never come. It's all these false promises. Everything looks legit. Web design is a lot easier these days. People can put together incredible looking sites that will make you think, wow, this is a legitimate offer. This is the real deal. Let's do it. Once you send that payment in the crypto world, there's no getting it back unless the seller or the recipient sends it back to you. And if it's a scam artist, they're not going to send it back to you. So be very, very careful with that. So if you're going to get into Bitcoin, you're going to see a ton of offers out there. Don't get into it unless you're using a legitimate exchange. If there's an exchange that is not used or not legit, chances are it could be a scam and you're never going to see your money. You can Google cryptocurrency exchanges. They're going to tell you the top 3, 5. One other thing I want to mention about exchanges, though. Did you hear about Kraken last week? One of the big exchanges. Their site was supposed to go down for 2 hours for maintenance, updates, blah, blah, blah. It was down for 2 days. Investors were losing their minds. People with hundreds of thousands of dollars in these exchanges could not access their information, their data, their content, their money. They thought, I even made a post on Facebook, said, Kraken's been down for 30 hours. Is this the start? Is this the first big Madoff scam that arises with the crypto? It turns out 2 days later, they come back online and everything's good. They had a lot of issues with their updates, but investors are no longer flipping their lids, and things are back to normal with Kraken. But going back to what I was saying, if you are going to put money into an exchange, if you're going to get into crypto, do it with a legitimate company. Google cryptocurrency exchanges. There's a ton of information out there. I am working on gathering some guests for future shows. One topic is going to be reviewing exchanges. We'll probably do the top 3. So like this page, follow our website. We will be talking about exchanges and the experience that the investors have had in those exchanges. So we'll talk about what it's like to get involved, how much money people have put in, what the experience was like, all of that good stuff. We're going to talk about all that. So that'll be cool. Look out for those if you have any interest in learning about exchanges. Another scam for crypto that's happening is translating the funds, converting Bitcoin to currency, Bitcoin to US or Bitcoin to Euro, whatever. Sites are saying that they will convert your cryptocurrency to money and then PayPal you the funds. Well, what's happening is investors, Bitcoin crypto holders are sending their money. They're sending cryptocurrency to somebody else that they don't know. And they're getting a fake alert, fake email, a real email, which is designed to look like it's from PayPal or whatever the source of the requested funds are. Looks like most of it's happening is through PayPal. They're sending an email on behalf of PayPal saying, your funds have been sent. The only problem is when you log into your PayPal account, there's nothing there because it's a fake email. They're not sending your money. You're sending cryptocurrency to somebody that does not care about you, and they're never going to send you your money. And one of the great things about cryptocurrency is that it's unregulated, right? So once you send it to somebody, you're SOL. It's not regulated. There's no recourse. You can't file a complaint. Can't file a claim. Be very, very careful, guys. Be very, very careful. There's a couple of, it's a list of things on to watch out for when dealing with crypto. Do your homework about who you're investing in, where you're sending your money, whether it's an exchange or you're buying something or wherever you're sending your money. Know who you're sending it to. Research. You have the internet. You have Google. We are all on the same level as far as smarts. There's no excuse to be there's no excuse not to know something anymore. There's just not. If you take the time to research something, you're going to find the same research I'm going to find. Right? So there's no excuse. You got to do your research, especially when you're dealing with your own money. So research where you're sending your money. Make sure you know where it's going. Make sure it's legitimate. Check out their reputation. When you Google someone, you type in scam afterwards. If they're not reputable, if they got issues, Google's gonna pop it. Google loves the word scam. You ever been to ripoffreport.com? That guy, the owner of that site's been under hundreds and probably thousands now of lawsuits, but they can't get him. His site, Google ranks it as one of the most powerful authority sites for companies worldwide. I was on a 3-month marketing campaign to combat ripoffreport.com for the last company I worked for. The company they put me on it for 3 months on my salary and my team to just focus on Ripoff Report. It was one filing, which was from a disgruntled employee. It wasn't even legitimate. And I don't know why the hell I told you guys all that. It's easy to find scams. It's easy to research scams. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So do your homework, okay? Find out where your money's going. Is it going directly to the provider, the seller? Is it going through a payment processor? There is some legitimate companies that accept crypto have recourse actions. Not a lot, but legitimate companies do. For legitimate companies that want to do business in the crypto space, they have policies in place. They may be changing a lot because this is all new, but there may be policies in place wherever you're sending your money. So look into those. Look into those policies. Know where to store your Bitcoin. Don't store them in exchanges. Kraken is a prime example. Granted, they came back after 2 days of being down, but there was 2 days, 48 hours of investors not sleeping, wondering, did they get scammed? Is their money gone? I wonder how many people took their money out of Kraken after that happened. Don't store your money in exchanges. Store them in a wallet. A wallet it's all on you. It's not dependent on a third party. It's not dependent on a third party's website. It's not dependent on a Jonathan Lucas from Fantasy Factory where he could run off with your money. If it's in your wallet, it's yours unless someone else has your key. So, don't store your money in exchanges unless it's a short period of time and you have a specific reason to do so. If you're buying something from a company or a service provider, whether it's a product or a service, what are the return or refund policies? If you buy something that's getting shipped to you, what if it arrives damaged or it never arrives? What's your recourse? Do they have any policies in place? If they do have policies in place, what happens if the crypto value is different? I bought something for 1 Bitcoin. Bitcoin was at $15,000. 2 days later, I return it. I don't want it anymore for whatever reason. Whether it's buyer remorse or it's something on their end where they accept the return. We have a refund policy. We'll accept the return. Well, but now, 2 days later, I mean, we all know crypto fluctuates aggressively. Now Bitcoin's worth 13,000. It's not 15 anymore. It's 13. Do you get the 15,000 back that you sent, or do you get 13,000 back? Because the value is different. What's their policy? Do they have one? If they don't have one, think about it. Think about if that scenario could happen. And if it could, you should assume you're going to come out on the wrong side of that. Because there's no regulation, right? They don't have to send you money back. It's not regulated by the government. The government can't force them to send you the cryptocurrency back. So if they're going to send you cryptocurrency back, it's going to be on their own goodwill. And I'm willing to bet if values are different, they're not going to lose out. You as the person returning whatever you're returning, you're going to be the one eating the difference. So be careful there. So that's a quick little soapbox of Bitcoin scams. There's not a ton to talk about. It's not like there's a whole encyclopedia of scams going on. It's basic. It's simple. You're sending your money to someone that you don't know, and they're not giving you anything in return. That's the scam. Problem is that it's happening all over the place. So be careful. Okay? Later. Man. We'll talk one more thing. One more thing on Bitcoin.